Courtney Walsh represents excellence in sport, set a world record for wickets in Test cricket, captained the West Indies and Jamaica, and now stands as an icon for all things good in Jamaica. Tonight we celebrate his legacy at the Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence by the Jamaica Pegasus. I'm your host for the show, Hubert Lawrence. Talking to the head honcho of the Chase Fund, Mr. Billy Heaven. Big night tonight. Of course, Courtney Walsh, the glue for this function tonight. He really a great Jamaican.
He is actually, and if you recall the beginning of this award, it came out of an idea and by the then Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson, to have this award in honor of Courtney Walsh. And from that time it has been going. Of course, Chase is the administrator of it and not the originator of the award. Yeah.
You're trying to tell Jamaica to emulate the humility, the work ethic of Courtney Walsh.
It is, because the award is about that essentially. Your performance on the field is important because about 40% of the grading is based on your statistics. But then you have the other qualities which are called human qualities: humility, decorum, pride, integrity, honesty, common decency amongst human beings. The award is about that as well, and heavily weighted in that direction, as a matter of fact.
Mr. Heaven, thank you very much. Have a good night tonight.
Thank you very much.
The man after whom the function is named tonight, Courtney Walsh. Ambassador, sir, it must be something to have your own people celebrate your works.
Yeah, it is something very special, and it's something that I'm honored to be a part of. From inception, I think it was something that I've explained that it has sort of brought a new dimension to my life, and I'm just happy to be around for it. And I just have to wish all the winners good luck all the time. But it's something that I'm very proud of.
Four super nominees for the Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence in 2009. One of them is with me, Bridget Foster Hilton. Happy to say this, world champion. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Fantastic season.
Awesome season, I can't complain. One of those seasons every athlete would dream of. Everything I've worked hard, I finally have it right here in my hands.
There are four fabulous nominees tonight. One of them with me, Fabian Davis. Fabian, must be nice to be among those cited for good work in sport.
Oh, most definitely. I've been surprised, and it's an honor being nominated, in the top four. But as you know, I give thanks, for this opportunity to be here tonight, to be among the top four, sportsmen and women here. And what can I say more than just keep on praising the Lord and hoping for the best in the future. And the power football, two footballers in the group of four tonight. Most definitely, through thick and thin, we keep our heads up. Donovan Ricketts has been doing great overseas, with his club, and I'm here working pretty hard, being a player coach with my Arning Carnes club. So, it's been a great honor being here. Fabian, have a great time tonight and good luck. Thanks a lot.
Honorable Bruce Golding and other ministers of government, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mr. Philip Henriquez, Chairman of the Chase Fund Board of Directors, members of the board of the Chase Fund, other distinguished guests, good evening. I am Faye Ellington, and I have the distinct pleasure of guiding the proceedings of this most prestigious event, the 5th Annual Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence. Might I acknowledge the gentleman himself at this point. We look forward to all of you having a grand time with us here this evening. And we look forward to any one of you in the future being named as a winner of this very special award. It is always a very, very difficult task to select just one person to receive this award when Jamaica is so blessed with a multitude of talent in the field of sports. Not to mention the growing excitement over the past 2 years as our athletes brought home glory after glory. And if Miss Lou was still with us today, you know what she would say, in her inimitable style. But see, and the yam and the little dumpling make uno agalang so. Uno name gone abroad now. Over the past 3 months, hosts of this award, the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education Fund, extended an invitation to all of Jamaica to nominate sportsmen and women whom they felt were deserving of this very special award. And to give a little background to the selection process, Dr. Irons, sir, will you please come forward? You're listening to the members of the school band. On bass, Dale Haslam. On keyboards, that's Chris McDonald. And
stepping up to the stage now is Dr. Argy Irons. He is chairman of the selection committee. He's going to be giving the audience here some insight onto how the nominees were selected.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fay. We, the selection committee, met on several occasions as the names were submitted and whittled down to the numbers of 4 outstanding sportsmen and women, one of whom will receive this special award, but all of whom will be celebrated tonight and will be recognized. What this award really teaches, ladies and gentlemen, is that success is not just about setting new records, although, of course, success is marked by new records. It's not just about increasing medal counts, wickets, or goals, but young athletes must, and I underline must, be aware that the eyes of the world are keeping a close watch on you. Representing the Chase Board on the selection committee are Mr. Philip Henriquez, the board's chairman, Mr. Ali McNabb, who is oftentimes confused with the Prime Minister, Mrs. Belinda Williams, Mr. Alan Beckford, that wasn't deliberate, Alan, and Mrs. Anne-Marie Heron. The selection committee wishes to thank the entire country for contributing to the nomination process, and we look forward to the announcement of the winner. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the evening and the rest of the week.
The next speaker at the podium is the man for whom the award is named, Ambassador Courtney Walsh.
Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Golden, I just want to pause before I make a step further. I'm not accustomed to batting so high in the order. So I'm hoping that the batsmen behind me will protect their wicket much better than I will attempt to do. To my sporting colleagues, Garrett Breeze, who unfortunately is probably still in Durham because they have won the county championship again. Mr. Fabian Davis, the ever-glowing world champion Bridget Foster Hilton, and Donovan Ricketts. We have met on various occasions, me going to the World Cup in France, me being at the Sydney Olympics, and watching Garrett Breeze play test matches, and I truly know how these individuals feel. So I really want to congratulate you all tonight. I urge you to continue reaching out to the young and giving back to our communities in whatever way you can. Your efforts will steer these youngsters from choosing a path of destruction. Not even I am privileged to know the name of the 5th recipient of this award. So I too will wait in anticipation to the announcement of the winner. To Mr. Heaven and his team at Chase, congratulations once more on an excellent work in executing this award. I must also say thanks to both the print and electronic media for heightening the awardees, the awareness of this award, allowing it to grow from strength to strength over the last 4 years. I want to say a special thank you to the Prime Minister for coming out. I know you have a very busy schedule, sir, and it's always a pleasure to be in the same room with you. Thank you all for coming in this evening, and I won't bat as long as Dr. Harry Irons did, but I'll score more runs than he did. Have a wonderful evening.
Special guest speaker tonight is the Prime Minister Bruce Golding. He's taking the podium now to give the main address at the 2009 Courtney Walsh Awards for Excellence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a good year for Jamaica in sports. The awards were instituted in 2005 by Chase at the direction of then Prime Minister P.J. Patterson. It was a good decision, and I'm glad to see that it is now becoming an institution that is sustained from year to year. All of the athletes who have been nominated are persons who are deserving. I am happy that among the difficult tasks that I have to perform, I was not asked to help in selecting which one should receive the award this evening. I want to congratulate all of them. And it is so wonderful for them to be honored in the name of Courtney Walsh, because he remains such a powerful, inspiring icon. Keep on being the example that you have been, particularly to our young people.
Thank you, Prime Minister, and I'd like to suggest that you should chase that idea, that last idea you have there, because when we work at that level in the community, that is where we build our foundations. Ladies and gentlemen, as I invite Mr. Philip Henriquez, Chairman of the Chase Fund Board of Directors, to present certificates for outstanding achievement in the field of sports to our 4 exceptional nominees.
On the podium now is Philip Henriquez, Chairman of the Chase Fund, making a presentation of certificates to the 4 nominees tonight.
They are Gareth Breeze, cricketer. Unfortunately, Gareth could not be with us this evening, and he's asked his father, Brian, to accept on his behalf Brian, could you just turn around a bit so that I know it's right, so that we can position. Our second nominee is footballer Fabian Davis. I was nervous about that something, you see. Congrats, Fabian. Our third nominee, Bridget Foster Hilton, 100-meter hurdler. Don't we all want to look like her and perform like her when we grow up? Congrats, Bridget. And our fourth and final nominee, footballer goalkeeper Donovan Ricketts. And Donovan, turn around a bit for us, unable to attend due to LA Galaxy Club duties overseas. So David is deputizing here. Thank you so very much, Mr. Henriquez. And now, I'd like to invite you once more to turn your eyes to the screens.
Nominee number 1, Gareth Breeze. Gareth Rohan Breeze has done everything that his country has asked of him, and more. This Montego Bay-born Wolmerian has played 114 first-class matches for Jamaica and his English county team Durham. The right-handed batting and off-spinning all-rounder affectionately called Briggy, made his first-class debut for Jamaica during the 1995 season and figured prominently in several of Jamaica's regional successes in the 4-day and 1-day versions of the game. With a career-best 7-4-60 against Barbados in the Buster Cup season of 2001, in which he ended with 44 wickets and scored over 350 runs, Breeze will go down in Jamaica's cricket history as one of the high achievers. He played only one test for the West Indies against India in 2002, but continues to lend yeoman service to Durham that has contributed to the club's success in Division 1 of the county championship. Having led Woolmer's Jamaica Youth, West Indies Youth and Jamaica in cricket with success, the leadership ability of this humble Jamaican is without question. He continues to be a shining light to those who look up to him for respect and discipline, making him a logical nominee for the Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence. Nominee number 2, Fabian Davis. He is called fabulous by those who know and respect him, and in every way, Fabian Davis has displayed that fine quality, being simply fabulous. A veteran national footballer with 72 appearances for Jamaica, Davis is presently player and coach of former National Premier League football champions Arnott Gardens, a club that he guided to championship success in 2001 and 2002. At all times resorting to his high school Kingston College's motto of Fortis Cadere Sidere Non Portes, meaning the brave may fall but never yield. Davis, who represented the famed Purples in the Manning Cup for 3 years, has also had stints with local clubs Harbour View, Real Mona, Tivoli Gardens and Portmore United. During his over 25 years involvement in football at various levels, Fabian has never neglected his community and still assists youth of his birthplace in Swallowfield, Southeast St. Andrew in every possible way. Apart from being player coach of Arnott Gardens, this 35-year-old with his unique style of speaking also assists with the community's outreach program, something in which he also participated while he served as player at Tivoli Gardens. On the international club scene, midfielder and defender Davis has left his mark at Atlanta Ruckus and Seattle Sounders in the United States Soccer League. This former Jamaica under-23 captain continues to give back to football and to his community. He is indeed a worthy nominee for this year's Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence. Nominee number 3, Bridget Foster Hilton. Easily the most consistent sprint hurdler of the year, Bridget Foster Hilton picked herself up from the position of an uncertain future toward the end of last year, turning the ensuing year into her best yet. This two-time nominee for the Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence proved her doubters wrong with a scintillating, even spectacular performance in winning the 100 meters hurdles at the World Championships in Athletics in Berlin, Germany last August in 12.51 seconds. That run was followed by a string of successes for which we are all proud. Now the future is certain for this 34-year-old St. Elizabeth born who has shown what one last effort can bring, especially when the going gets tough. That future can only mean one thing: more success, as this dynamo prepares for another grueling season. Bridget had already won silver and bronze medals at the World Championships in 2003 and 2005 respectively. She had also been triumphant in the event at the Commonwealth Games in Melbourne, Australia in 2006, and before that, the Pan American Games in the Dominican Republic in 2003. Indeed, her performances over the years may have been less significant had it not been for the invaluable teaching of Coach Stephen Francis at the MVP Track Club. Never one to leave out her alma mater, St. Elizabeth Technical High School, Bridget gives generously to that and other institutions and organizations. Nominee number 4, Donovan Ricketts. Some regard him as Jamaica's greatest goalkeeper ever. Others say that he is in a class by himself and therefore should not be compared with others. Whatever the final outcome of the vote, it is a generally accepted fact that Donovan Ricketts has been simply brilliant, a custodian in whom the country can feel proud. Standing 6 feet 4 inches, this popular nominee for the Courtney Walsh Sports Award has come through the ranks to keep goal for Jamaica at all levels of football. Also a Montagonian by birth, Ricketts represented Cornwall College from 1990 to 1995 and started his career at Wadada FC. The 32-year-old, who like Fabian Davis has played 72 times for Jamaica, was a member of Jamaica's squad to the historic World Cup in France in 1998, although he did not play a match. His World Cup experience began during the 2002 qualifiers, and he has kept consistently in the 2006 and the 10 campaigns in a total of 24 World Cup qualifiers, spanning 3 tournaments, including 5 clean sheets in 8 qualifying matches of the 2010 series. His impressive goalkeeping was a hallmark of Jamaica's triumph in the 2008 Digital Caribbean Cup under coach John Barnes. Apart from his duties with Village United, he has also had stints with English Premiership club Bolton Wanderers, Bradford City in the English League Two, and Los Angeles Galaxy in the United States. Ricketts has led Jamaica with authority and soon hopes to complete his degree in public administration from the University of the West Indies.
And the winner is... Bridget Foster Hilton! Champion!
There you have it. The winner of the 2009 Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence is the world champion, Bridget Foster Hilton.
Continue this round of applause to Bridget Foster Hilton, and heartiest congratulations to all the nominees.
Bridge, congratulations.
Thank you.
2009 has been very kind to you. When you look back, this will be one of the high points, I suppose.
Absolutely. It's one of those seasons every athlete dream of. I mean, I moved from strength to strength. It was highlighted by my gold medal in Berlin. And I think the last few races I had after the Berlin meets is most I've ever enjoyed hurdling.
You came within a hair's breadth of retiring this time last year.
Yes, that is true, and I have to thank people like my coach who dissuaded me, who insisted that I didn't retire. I came back, and it was worth the hard work.
Courtney Walsh is one of the icons of Jamaican sport. You're right beside him tonight.
Oh yes, I feel privileged. I feel privileged standing behind him, taking photos, and receive an award which is named after him.
The Olympics are 2012, the world champs. You're the defending champion when it comes 2011. What's going to happen?
I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time. The next Olympics is pretty far from now. But let's look forward to the next world championships and try to defend my title there.
There are little boys and girls across the length and breadth of Jamaica who watched you win in Berlin. If you had something to say to them, what would you say?
I would have to say to them to believe in themselves, be courageous, dream big, and whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve.
At Chase, we continue to boast a group of dedicated staff, and their untiring commitment was not lost on this occasion. Thank you. Madam Chair, Faye Ellington, kudos to you for superbly marshalling us through this evening's event. Once again, thank you all for making this occasion a part of your annual calendar, and see you all next year. Good night and God's blessing.